Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's Tuesday review video. This week we're going to be talking about the e.l.f. Blemish Fighting Putty Primer. So this is the anti-acne version of their poreless putty primer, which I have also tried and do like, but I have sort of a long-standing fear with pore-filling primers because every other pore-filling primer I've ever tried has broken me out. Like one of my favorite primers that looks the best on my skin is the Benefit Professional, and I can't use that more than once or else it clogs my pores and I break out. So I've always been sort of tentative about pore-filling primers, but like I like them and I want to use them. Fun little backstory here, when they launched it I was really excited about it, but then I couldn't find it on the Canadian e.l.f. website, so I messaged them on Instagram. This was like way before Christmas, October maybe, and I said, hey, when does this launch so I can buy it in Canada? And they said, oh, it comes out in like a month. They gave me a date, so at that time, at that date, it did appear on the Canadian version of the website, and I could add it to my cart, but then even if it was the only thing in my cart, I would check out and it says, an item in your cart cannot be shipped internationally, and it still does that even to this day, March, whatever it is, 20th, it still says an item can't be shipped internationally. So I just thought maybe there was some mess up and there's a product in here that's not legal in Canada, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to Walmart one day and randomly found it. So you can buy it in stores, but you can't order it from the e.l.f. website, apparently. It's the stick putty formula that e.l.f. has become sort of known for because their poreless putty primer became so popular. You kind of dig it out. I use the back of my fingernail and dig it out. And it rubs in similar to a lotion. It's a lot less silicone-y than other putty primers or pore-filling primers are. It's a lot thinner, which is quite nice. And this one is green tinted. I think it's supposed to be for like the effect of blemish fighting, but I personally, when I put it on my skin, I don't find that it has any sort of redness correcting or green tint to it at all. I find that it just kind of melts into my skin. Maybe someone with more redness than I have would find that it corrects a little bit, but I don't. Right now, I'm wearing absolutely no makeup except for this, and I only wear this on my forehead because even though mask mandates are over today in Canada, I'm still wearing a mask, so I only wear makeup on the upper half of my face. And I put this on my forehead and probably my nose every day. I don't wear it on my cheeks. You can tell I have a little zit over here, but we'll get into more of my thoughts after we look at it on the e.l.f. website. So, on the e.l.f. website, the Acne Fighting Putting Primer with 1.8% salicylic acid retails for $12 American. It has this cute little chart that shows you all of their putty primers and what do they do. So the acne one says it's for acne-prone skin. It says it fights and prevents acne, and it's got that 1.8% salicylic acid. What it is, a makeup face primer formulated with acne-fighting ingredients to fight future breakouts while smoothing skin for a flawless and even complexion. Why we love. Helps prevent future acne breakouts with 1.8% salicylic acid. Unique, creamy formula smooths over pores and imperfections for a flawless complexion. Applies clear for a natural finish. Preps and primes skin for makeup that lasts all day. Key ingredients, again, 1.8 salicylic acid. They're really trying to swing that one home. Zinc helps reduce inflammation, and kaolin helps control oil and draws out imperfections. Transform your skin into a smooth canvas with or without makeup while saying bye-bye to blemishes. This skin-perfecting face primer is formulated with acne-fighting ingredients to dry out imperfections, minimize the appearance of pores, calm irritated skin, and prevent future breakouts. The putty's unique velvety formula smooths over imperfections, gripping your makeup for all-day wear, or giving you an even, clear, bare-faced finish. Great for acne-prone combination and oily skin. So a really great cliche to use to describe this primer, in my opinion and in my experience, is jack of all trades, master of none. So if you're looking for something that really fills your pores, or really smooths out lines, or really cancels out acne, or really grips onto your makeup, this is not intense in any of them. But it's a very good, middle-of-the-road sort of thing, which is more like what I want. So on the rare days when I do wear foundation, my forehead is quite oily. So my forehead gets really oily, and foundation seems to really settle into my many, many little tiny lines. Like I know right now, the cameras are very nice, and they make my skin look very smooth, even though I don't use filters or anything. But I've got a lot of little tiny lines on my forehead, and foundation really likes to settle in them and just really make my skin look crepey. Which is why I prefer more pore-filling, smoothing primers, but I never use them because they break me out. This primer, I find, does a very good job of helping to fight that oil while also keeping my forehead smooth. If I wear it for a long time, it will break down, and I will get oily, and my makeup will break up. This past weekend, I went to my stepsister's wedding, and I did not wear foundation, but I wore this primer on my forehead, and I would say maybe 13 hours into the day is when my sister said, man, your forehead is shiny. So at that point, my oils had broken through. But I had been wearing this quite frequently over the last couple of weeks, maybe even couple of months at this point, and it has not broken me out, which is amazing. So it helps fight that oil, helps smooth out my skin with or without makeup, like I said, because at this point, honestly, I think this has been a contributing factor into why my skin looks so clear these days, especially my forehead, because like right now, you know, anytime around my period, I usually break out, and I haven't been. And I think there's like a multitude of factors, but I think this is one of them, because even when I go out and I'm not wearing face makeup, I wear this on my forehead and my nose, and I haven't been breaking out, and it has been helping control the oil, and it has been, I don't know, maybe reducing redness or inflammation and smoothing things out and that sort of thing. But like I said, it's not amazing at any of those things. It's very good, and it's very good for like very casual lifestyle makeup. Like for me, as I've said 400,000 times now, I haven't been wearing face makeup. So for someone like me who is either wearing no coverage or just a tinted moisturizer, this is perfect for underneath that, to help fight acne, to help smooth things out. But if I was going to somewhere that involved full glam, this is not the primer that I would use. I would use something that's a little more intense, maybe even the original poreless putty primer, whatever it's called. Something that really smooths out your pores and really fills in those lines, because this just isn't that intense. Some people like the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. To me, that's very intense, and I don't like that one. But this is a very chill version of a smoothing primer. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm just rambling, but I'm really trying to get the point across that I really like it. But if you're looking for an intense primer that's gonna like make your skin look perfect, this isn't that. But it is really good for just kind of making your skin look like happy skin. Great. Awesome. You're doing a great job on English today. I like that you can't see it when it's on. It doesn't really look like you have stuff on. I like that it works. I like that it doesn't break me out, which is amazing. That was like one of the things that I was the most worried about. I realized it's an acne fighting primer, so it really shouldn't break me out. But you never know. I love that it didn't. I love that it smooths my skin. It just makes it look nice, but I'm just going to stop rambling at this point because I'm saying the same thing over and over again. That, like, if you're looking for an intense primer, this is not it, but it's a very good, everyday, normal person kind of primer. 2016 Beauty YouTube probably wouldn't have liked this primer, but I like this primer. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative and you got maybe a little more information on this e.l.f. Blemish Fighting Putty Primer if you were looking into it, looking into buying it. I have very combination skin, and I don't wear it on my dry parts, like around my cheeks, but I do wear it on my oily, more acne-prone parts, and I haven't found that it broke me out, and I like it. It's good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!